Question Everything with Brent Alarie. There's a game being played, and most people don't even realize they're the pieces. Every argument, every outrage cycle, every tribal battle over who's right and who's wrong, it's all part of the script. We're told we have two sides to choose from, two opposing forces locked in an eternal struggle. Left versus right, conservative versus liberal, jabbed versus unjabbed, flat versus round. But what if the fight itself is the distraction? What if it's all just wings flapping on the same vulture, while the real predator pecks apart our minds from the inside out? MKUltra was never about mind control. It was about control, period. The old methods, LSD, electroshock, the black site experiments were crude. Today's version is streamlined, weaponized through the news cycle, social media, and a never-ending parade of crisis. The program doesn't need a secret basement anymore. It lives in your pocket, disguised as your phone, feeding you a steady stream of dopamine hits and rage bait. Keep the people angry, keep them divided, and they'll never stop to question the hands that keep stirring the pot. And that's the beauty of it. The program do the policing for them. The jab demonized the unjabbed mocked the jab. The left blames the right blames the left, and both believe they're the righteous ones in the fight. The real players, they don't care who wins, because no matter which wing you flap towards, you're still flying straight into their trap. The vulture eats regardless. And COVID was the masterpiece in this operation, a psychological experiment at a global scale. Fear became the currency and obedience was the prize. People turned on their own families, friendships shattered over invisible lines, and anyone who asked too many questions was cast out as a danger to society. Not because they were wrong, but because they disrupted the illusion. It wasn't about truth. It was about keeping the wings flapping while the real beast kept feeding. And as the world tore itself apart, the elite played a different game entirely. They weren't grounded while everybody else was locked inside. They weren't forced to comply with the rules that they wrote. They bought land, secured resources, and set themselves up as the architects of the next phase. While the masses fought over scraps, they moved the chess pieces quietly, preparing for whatever comes next. The wings flapped harder, the arguments got louder, but the vulture never stopped feeding. So here we are, still believing we're on different sides, still tearing each other down while the real enemy circles above. The bird may have two wings, but it has only one goal: to feast. And until people realize they're being played, the flapping will continue, and the vulture will keep pecking at what's left of our minds.